Hello everybody. Welcome back to Fallout 4. I'm gonna have to be a bit quiet, but I finally fixed Dance's quest from not starting. Apparently, I accidentally, with the the cheat mod I was using, I accidentally skipped over Dance's mod, so I had to use a new cheat thing. I still have the old one, but the new one, here it is. It's just supply selection, character development, item spotter, quest control, which is interesting. You have to like put a quest ID and stuff, and then do the next stage. Basically, console commands ish. So yeah, and we also got a new person.
Hi, please lead on.
Let me think about it.
Okay then.
Yeah. We, no.
You are authorized to access my supplies. Go ahead.
So yeah, this is Trix E1 with her, and there's her normal suit she starts with.
You are authorized to access my supplies. Go ahead.
But this looks cooler. There we go. So now we got Dance's quest going. Let's go do that. Then do progress on to the main storyline. Fucking so glad I fixed that. I am so happy. Fuck you, Todd Howard. You cannot stop me from progressing. Nothing is gonna stop me. Oh yeah, side note, I did another look over at the that horror mod, Claustrophobia. I did the one with the hotel where you go upstairs and the ghosts and whatnot. So yeah, I missed one teddy bear. I still don't know how to unlock cabinet number 2. And bodies in the demonetization room had these faces on them. Clones? Stuff? I have no idea what was happening in here. Also, it said there was a beta that was released. I will do later on, but I have to make room for it.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
I won't do it. Dance deserves a chance to explain himself.
What he asks is just wrong. Monsieur Dance is our friend.
You will do it. This is not up for judgment or debate. I'm giving you a direct order, Knight, and I expect you to follow it without question. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me.
Promotion.
You're dismissed.
Fuck you, Maxon. You could go fuck yourself. That's why I hate the Brotherhood in Fallout 4. They are not the Brotherhood. They're just some dictatorous imposter.
Attention. Bravo 6-4, report to Armor Bay 2. Bravo 6-4 to Armor Bay 2.
I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about the situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't need apologies. I need to know where he is.
Yes, you're quite right. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after
Nope.
everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen.
Exactly.
You're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless
Women,
you're here with
calm
information
down.
that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, ma'am.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, ma'am.
Ooh. Okay. Trixie, you're in the way.
If Dance ran away, he must be guilty. We better find him before he reveals our secrets to the Institute.
How about we play whack-a-mole in the Commonwealth? No,
Alright, let's just go to the flight deck. She'll probably just teleport. But yeah, finally getting to save Dance.
I'm sorry.
Following Dr. G protocol. Eliminating hostile. Seems to be
Alright. Let's stop fucking around now. What a fucking... Ah! Max shit is what his name is. Fuck him. Fuck him. Do I have to wait for her to go forward? Is that what I have to do? Is that the thing? Please don't tell me she's also stuck. That I have to use the cheat command to Oh yeah, she goes down here.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Exactly.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
Is not compassion a worthy virtue? All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Alright. Let's go save our synth friend. Let's go save the best Brotherhood. Dance is the true Brotherhood. Fuck you. Fuck you, I would... If it weren't for rules of the game, I would fucking blow your brains out. But... let's go save Dance. Why are you still here? Why are you stuck? Alright, let's go to the place I been to. Yeah, I've been exploring a bit. So yeah, I don't know what these the relay towers or how many there are. But yeah, let's go to listening post Bravo. I also finished Sparky's upgrades thing, so he can now put a bubble around me to protect me, though it will drain him and he can't use him for 20 minutes. And I can also have him self-destruct, which won't let me use him for 5 minutes. Though I don't think I'll be ever using any of those, cause
It looks quite defensible. I believe we're supposed to file a police report, yes? And all the little things go in baggies for evidence.
All systems nominal.
go talk to Dance.
Going down. Please stand clear. This is free fire zone. Kill.
Following Dr. G protocol. Eliminating hostile.
Okay. So we're locking.
Maybe we could clean up around Diamond City?
Maybe. Who knows? There's Dance. Did I get all the stuff? Okay, yeah.
I hope I do not malfunction at a critical moment.
I have a feeling we shouldn't be here. I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I don't understand what's going on, Dance.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Haylen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
I forget what to say.
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
Dance, you're brainwashed by the Brotherhood.
If you really feel that way, why did you run in the first place?
The moment I learned the truth, I knew my life was in danger. I'm a soldier, so self-preservation kicked in. I needed to regroup and assess the situation. Once I got here, and I had some time to think, I realized I'd just made everything worse. I should have stayed on the Prydwen and accepted the inevitable. Like I said, I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxon will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
We'll get out of here after I, loot. Loot. Something probably useful.
I hope my circuit held
like
up
it.
today.
This is something before the troubles, yes?
Going up.
Going up. I'm surrounding myself with synths. And an electric ball.
Ground floor.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not her fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
How did you find us?
When I sent you to execute this machine, I suspected you'd have difficulty following my orders. Now that I've arrived, it appears that my instincts were correct. What did it say to you that made you betray the Brotherhood? Why is it still alive?
He's still alive because you're wrong about him.
Him! Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
You're comparing Dance to a nuclear bomb.
This machine might not be a bomb, but its goal is exactly the same. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Dance saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn woman. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive. Which leaves me with only a single alternative. Dance, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight. And your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of her. I'm returning to the Prydwen Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Hi.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
So what are you gonna do now?
I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Prydwen. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxon said. If I'm seen aboard, but if you need me to take...
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. I promise you, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger on them.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Alright. So, we need to go speak to Maxon now. So, let's do that. And just in case, we do something that involves destroying the Brotherhood before doing Dance's affinity thing, I'm gonna cheat. Cause the game's wonky. I don't trust the game giving me a freebie. But God, these are not the Brotherhood, and you can see why. Leon's what was a better elder than this fuck.
Reporting as ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. The this conversation will be the last time we speak about Dance. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
You're not going to have him killed behind my back, are you?
I'm a man of my word, Knight. If he remains invisible to the Brotherhood of Steel, he has nothing to fear. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Body's not even cold, and you're already dividing the loot?
To the victor go the spoils. Being a part of the Brotherhood, you should learn to appreciate that sentiment. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Line betrayal complete. So we need to speak to Kells. I don't know if this locks me out of the railroad. So I'm saving beforehand.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper if we strike them now.
Right. Why is the Railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the Railroad hinges on... To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic...
Should have buried those idiots when I was dealing with the chip.
Yes. Now, before you depart...
Our source...
No, that's not what... You know what? No. We're not talking to them. No. We're not doing that. No. We're saving the railroad. Oh wait, we're also getting the Dance's power armor. Fuck. I didn't mean to go out. Well, let's go back in, steal the power armor, steal whatever we can carry, take it back to Sanctuary. Piss off the Brotherhood. Kick the Hornet's Nest, basically. Collect their tags. Wait, do I have to talk to them to stop the attack, or can I just go on without...
Attention! This is a reminder. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation. Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment.
Dance's armor.
mole in the Commonwealth. No?
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
We also have
Greetings,
his
Paladin.
room to loot. Redwind quarters. Door.
I hope my circuits hold up today.
Oh, this is Kel's room. Oh, wait. Is there anything on Kel's computer? Maxim. Ingram. Cade. Tegan. Nothing. Whatever, let's steal his stuff. His medical stuff, his ammunition.
All systems nominal.
It's not like he's gonna need it when I bring down the Pridwin. Hiccups.
I hope I do not malfunction at a critical moment. Maybe we could clean up around Diamond City?
So much stuff. Guess that's it. Unless this wasn't Dance's room. Huh, I wonder where...
Attention,
Which is
Bravo
Dance's
6-4, report to Armor Bay 2. Bravo 6-4 to Armor Bay 2.
Yeah.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Kel's gonna have me doing 100 push-ups.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Alright. We got what we need. We need to go back. So now we can go and progress the story. Though we're going to take Dance along and cheat his affinity for a bit. Well, first, because I love doing this with power suits. Geronimo! That's just such an awesome feature.
I have not yet mastered Dr. Van steam faculty, but I am working on it.
I just down and just take. I have sustained considerable damage. Oh, Curry. You adorable bean. Anyways, let's go meet up with Dance. He should be listening post Bravo, which isn't too far from. You know, that makes sense. He left the Prydwen. How did he leave the Prydwen without his armor? How did he get off? That's what I. How did he flee? Did he steal a vertibird?
These defenses are quite sturdy.
Dance, where are you?
Going down.
Are you down here, Dance? Open sesame. Or open sesame. How do you say it? So he's not here. Where is Dance? Where do I find Dance?
Hey, what do you want?
No, hurry, leave me alone. I need to find Dance.
Ground floor.
Up here. Huh, there's a landing pad. Interesting. Hold on, I need to look this up. How do I get Dance? Where is Dance? Fella, Dance, Fallout 4. Let's look this up. So... Uh... So how long do I have to wait for a bit? Okay, I guess that's what I need to do. Alright. Let's go store my stuff in the quick storing chest. Sleep for at least 24 hours, and then go check on Danse. I think there was a wait time. I can't remember. It's been like, how long was it? 3 years since I last played this normally? Probably. Like 3 or 4 years. So, memories about what to exactly do is foggy. But, plot of it, I can remember. Especially how the endings, you can get such shitty endings. Alright, let's leave this here. Take the fusion core. Oh yeah, set stuff into just get rid of these stuff. I'll sort it later. I'll do sorting later. Okay, so let's sleep. I think you need to wait at least a day or something. He's in a new power armor. At least... Okay, yeah, 24 hours. Why does it have to be slow in the overworld? Indoors and stuff, it's just fine. I guess the overworld is just too buggy. You never see me have trouble with the other with modded stuff. Like, the Cthulhu-ish one, Whispering Hills, the horror thing. Those never crash while I'm inside those areas.
Nothing stays hidden forever.
Alright. Let's go and talk to Danse. He should be listening Bravo, right? Unless I have to like cheat spawn him, which would be annoying. But I could do. I'm allowed to do that.
cheat.
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to handle the deceased.
Okay, where was the sword? Ah, here it is. Good caps to make off of it. How do I fucking get Dance again? Maybe I have to teleport him? Let's try that. Cheat. Game alteration. Companion manipulation. Teleport. Paladin Dance. There he is. Now he's in the exo. Lighting this poor Nasher up. He had no chance.
Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Oh, it is Monsieur Dance. One day soon we must talk of the technological marvels of the Brotherhood.
Sharing technological information isn't permitted. However, if you wish to donate yourself for study, I'm certain our scribes would be pleased.
Okay, so Dance is a enemy. We can't do this. So let's also cheat affinity. Quest companion. Companion manipulation. Unlock next dialogue with Dance. Don't break. Oh god, did it break?
Hey.
Okay, there we go.
Go ahead. Be glad to share the burden. If you have a moment,
No, I don't want
there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Does it have anything to do with the Brotherhood?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. This isn't a formal meeting. I simply want to clear the air. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot when we first met, and I feel like I owe you an apology. Expecting you to embrace the standards of the Brotherhood without having a history with us was unfair. And given that you've adjusted so well to our beliefs, I don't think I needed to push so hard.
So, there is a human being under all of that power armor after all.
Sometimes I need a reminder, but yes, there is. When I was an initiate, my sponsor was Paladin Krieg, toughest squad leader I ever served with. He was a model soldier, embodying the values every trainee was striving to achieve. Fiercely loyal, secure in his beliefs, and brave to a fault. From the moment I was assigned to his squad, I was singled out. It felt like he was pushing me harder than the rest of the team. I fought by his side for years, and we had some seriously close calls. But he never explained to me why I was treated that way.
Did you ever ask him why?
I'd considered it, but unfortunately, I never had the chance. After I was promoted to Paladin, and I'd moved on to my own squad, I received word that Krieg was killed at Adams Air Force Base. The news was like being kicked in the stomach. I mean, I'd lost some of my brothers and sisters before, but his death, well, it really got to me. It's taken me a long time to realize it. But the reason Krieg was so tough on me is the same reason I'm so tough on you. It's because I believe in you. And I don't want to see any of your potential go to waste.
What happened at Adams Air Force Base?
Back in the capital wasteland, the Brotherhood was at war with a traitorous group of rebels who called themselves the Enclave. They maintained a mobile command post at the remains of Adams Air Force Base, just outside of Washington, D.C. The Brotherhood spearheaded an assault on the command post, which was ultimately successful, but costly. Quite a few soldiers died in that battle, and Paladin Krieg was among them. He made his mark on history, and whether you choose to believe it or not, you have the potential to do the same.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Just keep doing what you're doing. Well, I've said what I had to say, and I hope that it meant something to you. I trust you'll keep this in confidence, of course. Some of that information was of a personal nature, and, well, I'd like to keep it that way.
Okay, and more cheating. Because I'm afraid if I keep progressing, I might lock out Dance's stuff.
Hey.
What do you want? Would it be possible to speak off the record for a moment?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is difficult for me to say, so I hope you'll bear with me as I try to get through it. When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations about it. Despite all that, this has turned out to be a rewarding experience. For both of us. At this point, honestly, I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know. It's apparent from your attitude and your actions that you intend to keep those ideals close to your heart.
You're beating around the bush. Is there something you're trying to tell me?
Is it that obvious? I've never been very good at these things. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the capital wasteland. Spent most of my childhood picking through the ruins and selling scrap. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
Rivet City? Must be post-war, because I've never heard of it.
You're right. It was a settlement, built inside the remains of a beached aircraft carrier. One of the safest places to live in the capital wasteland, until the Brotherhood arrived. It was the perfect location for me to try my hand at being a merchant.
Huh. He was at Rivet. Okay.
I have a hard time picturing you as anything but a soldier.
Clearly, I was ignoring my calling. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting op. It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, but we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore. I had to... It was my duty to put him down.
Are you sure there wasn't anything you could do to change him back?
The FEV effect is irreversible. There was nothing anyone could do.
You did the right thing.
It's what I was taught. I don't know if it was right. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never considered any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
It would never be that way with me. I care about you too much to let that happen.
I didn't know you felt that strongly about about us. I'm sorry if I seem confused. You've certainly given me something to think about. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that I've overstepped my bounds, I completely understand. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen.
Alright. And I think there's one more. Almost done, and then we can move on.
Hey.
Awaiting your command.
Dance.
I know this may sound like a strange question, but tell me, what do you think about Scribe Haylen?
She's as dedicated as they come. A real team player.
I couldn't agree more. But I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a scribe. I wanted to know what you thought of Halen as a person.
So, there is a heart beating under all that armor after all.
I suppose I deserve that. I just don't normally find these discussions easy to handle, so I try to avoid them at all costs. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
Sure. Tell me what's on your mind.
Let me start from the beginning. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
I mean, he was dying, and there barely was anything you could do with multiple gun wounds.
She did the right thing.
Of course she did. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her, and for that matter, everyone under my command.
Come on, Dance. What is it you're really worried about here?
I don't know. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence in myself?
The way you held Halen tells me that you care about them. And they care about you.
I never thought of it that way. Well, it looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion. And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
Does this mean you'd be there to hold me if I ever needed it?
I don't know. I never thought you'd ask me something like that. It would depend on the circumstances, but I suppose we'll just have to see what happens when the time comes. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's
so
been
that
weighing
wasn't
on
the
me more
last
than I
one.
realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best.
Okay, so I guess there is one more. So 2 flirts and 1 romance, then you get max affinity, right? That's how it works.
Heads up.
Where do you want? If you have a moment, I have something personal I'd like to discuss.
Oh god, my foot is sleeping. Ah!
Are you okay, Dance?
I'm sorry. I really thought this would be easier to talk about. There's so much I wanted to say, but I don't know where to start.
Okay, here we go. This is like... Okay, we got to the past the pre-blind betrayal stuff. Now we're at the after post-blind betrayal.
This has something to do with your true identity as a synth, doesn't it?
Believe it or not, it's deeper than that. I've spent my entire life, or at least what I perceive as my life, following a plan to shape my own future. But since my banishment, I feel lost. Almost like I exist without purpose. For the first time since that moment I signed up with the Brotherhood, I don't have all the answers. I don't have a plan, and it scares the hell out of me.
It's impossible to plan your life. Hell, I didn't expect to wake up 200 years in the future.
Yet you've been able to roll with every punch that's been thrown at you. Don't you understand? Everything I had, everything I knew is gone. In the span of a few hours, my identity was ripped from me and my world turned upside down. At least what you had was something tangible, something real. Your husband, your son. They were living, breathing humans who loved you and cared for you. Those sons of bitches who created me couldn't even be bothered to implant memories of having siblings or parents. I don't even know how much of my own past is artificial and how much is real. Can you even imagine that? I started out as nothing, and I've ended up as nothing. And I don't know what the hell to do about it.
Hang in there, Dance. You need to fight this thing.
I'm not giving up. Not yet. I suppose you're right. Maybe I'm just missing the point. My life's starting over. And I need to come to terms with everything I've lost and everything I've gained, which includes something important you've made me realize. I don't know if it's friendship or an anomaly in my programming. After all, I'm not really human. But whatever it is, I can't deny that I'm feeling closer to you than anyone else I've ever met.
I feel the same way, Dance. I'm only hoping it's more than just friendship.
Are you saying you're in love with me? This doesn't make any sense. After everything the Brotherhood taught you, how could you be in love with, well, a machine?
You're not a machine, Dance. In fact, you're more human than most people could ever hope to be.
You don't know how much it means to me to hear you say that. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to have to be patient with me. Coming to terms with these, well, human feelings is going to be a very difficult journey. But if we can tackle those obstacles together, I think that this relationship could last a very long time.
And now I have reached the highest level of affinity. There we go. Got Dance to the highest level of affinity. Let's also, you know what? Cheat. Items. He needs this. He needs this. He deserves this. Wait, there was a...
Heads up.
Viewpoint,
command.
I shoot. Switching out your gear?
Trade. Maybe we should fix that. Oh well, but now he has a helmet. So let's go back to... Okay, let's go fix that. Alright, so now we did that. We need to go here, pick up Curry. What we'll need to do the thing for the railroad. That's right. Let's progress the railroad stuff. time for you. Seriously, I don't have time for you. Can you, like, fuck off? Do you know how to fuck off? Dance, get off of there. Cheat. New alteration. And teleport. Dance. Also, teleport. Curie, because I don't know if she's back here yet. Wait, Curie? Oh, there you are, Curie. Alright. Let's fuck up,
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then let us get underway.
leave dance at Sanctuary. Where the hell is... Fuck. I think I know where she is. Detour! Wait, no, she could be on top of a building. Cause dance spawned on a building. God damn it! I didn't need a teleport. Yeah.
These defenses
I'm
are
an
quite
idiot.
sturdy, yes?
Yeah, it is. Anyways, let's go do railroad stuff. Fuck Ad Victorium. I disabled that. I completed that. Don't know how to get rid of this stuff on my screen. We need to get the passcode for Code Defender, which is over here. Oh, Polymer Labs again. How many times do I have to go to Polymer Labs? Let's count it. I forgot how many times I've been there before. Fuck. I'm so glad I get to fix Dance's stuff now. Now even if I did destroy the Brotherhood, he won't be hostile to me. There is some sort of bug where he just acts like a settler or something. And whatnot. But, yeah. So now that we, did that. Let's go on and save some synths.
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research.
Oh, this
Shall
must
we
be my
begin your
first time.
application now?
I just passed by it.
Sure. I'm game.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased demands for staff in all fields, we have condensed the employment test accordingly. Question 1. Do you possess previous experience with polymer synthesis?
Let's see what happens if I pass this.
Sounds like you need me regardless, so let's get down to brass tacks.
Calculating test results. I am pleased to offer you the position of Sales Coordinator. Expect a loquacious future in haggling for military funding. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
Orientation?
The orientation is intended to provide the new employee with a history of the company to enrich their working experience. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
Oh, sure, why not?
Why not?
Wonderful.
Said it right after I said. Okay, that's okay. Sure, why not? And then my character just goes, sure, why not?
Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation.
How
We got
about we
time.
play whack-a-mole in the
The
common
genesis
room?
of Cambridge Polymer Labs lies in the research of a group of brilliant graduate students. John Elwood, Erica Woolham, and Wilfred Bergman met during their time together at CIT. This slide shows them at their graduation. Their research into nucleostrictive and piezoelectric polymers caught the attention of Colonel George Kemp in the fall of 2073. In the spring of 2074, the company was founded, with a generous grant provided by the Defense Experimental Research Project Initiative. The research produced here has resulted in several of the components used in the Liberty Prime project that led to the successful defense of Anchorage. The company enjoys a strong relationship with the military and welcomes your addition.
Oh, so that's
to the
where
research
Liberty
team
Prime comes
that helps
from.
build a better America. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes
Interesting.
you leave in the break room.
So CIT created Liberty Prime, then Brotherhood discovered it. That's how they got it. Okay.
I hope my circuits hold up today.
Now, I wonder what was shooting what.
Sales staff are provided with a business suit, the cost of which will be deducted from your first commission. Please take a moment to dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room. The research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention and welcome to the team.
Alright. So we did that.
Please enter the clean room. I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted work. Consequently, staff will not be allowed to leave the labs until the piezonucleic lining project has been completed. Please report to the project lead, Dr.
I
Elwood
hope I do
Woolham, for
not
specific
malfunction
research
at a critical
assignments.
moment.
Starting decontamination sequence.
Contamination detected. Initiating decontamination sequence.
Yeah, it's just fused radiation. But that doesn't bother me.
Scanning for contamination.
Maybe we could clean up around Diamond City.
Contamination detected. Initiating decontamination sequence.
Everything's busted here. Of course, I forgot there were ghouls, supposed to be ghouls here.
Hello.
Erica's terminal. Project thesis. Zirconium titanite. I'm probably applying polymer gold lithium hydrate. Okay, I need to remember this. I believe this is how you make a specific piece of armor. So it's properly applying a polymer of gold and lithium hydrate, ionized radiation to electrical energy that might be achieved. This method, compact energy harvest, may prove stable. Thermal dissipation tests 15 higher. The ion say in a gold that produces harvest whole electron also creates a buildup of thermal rays. So something with gold. We are going to attempt to change the dosing pattern on the gold to produce a thinner strain. Tensile strain. Yeah. Trapped. We've been trapped in a lab for days now, and tensions are running high. The team's... Oh yeah, so they get trapped here, and they're not allowed to leave till they fix this. That's my issue now. Those coming to... We're so close. Oh wait, hold on. Ah! So we've been unable to gather samples needed. Will has locked himself in one of the labs. Testing the system. When we try to get to U-238, we need from the isotope container. So U-238, he locked it down, leaving Mary stranded inside. He said he's going to set the facility defense system, so it looks like the lab has been breached. This will unlock the clean room, but will also activate the automated defense, which will see us as attackers. He means to fight his way out, but that's suicide. Freezes the reason that doesn't believe soon. Alright, so these are hints. I need to... I guess I'm just gonna have to brute force it. So underground undercover, as well as Cambridge complete the research project. We need unidentified sample.
I suppose you
Excuse me? Who? Better not be hitting me through the ceiling.
You must die.
Okay, we need to find
There is something nearby.
different things.
Identity unknown. I am still intact.
Oh, I guess it was invisible. Okay, so we gotta find stuff, and we gotta get to the room, one room. Those feral ghouls. That's not good. Game, please don't
Movement
do anything,
detected. Curious. You must
someone
die now, Hewitt.
Hold on. I know how to fix it. It worked the last time with the, visible ghost that wasn't supposed to be there. That wasn't supposed to be visible. But why is... Oh. Okay. Since... I I shouldn't have issue with synths. Try to mimic the sound.
Health and vital signs are still within acceptable parameters.
Okay, we got invisible synths. Oh, move out of the way. Adder cliff, or is that no? No, I cannot read that. Isotope containment. Do I need it? Hold on. Let's look around. Wait. You need sample this sample. There's something in. We need to get in there, I believe. Right? Okay, so let's unlock this. Can I get more dead removals, please? I hear someone. Ah, my eyes are burning. Ah! Ah! Okay. It's not gonna stop me.
Nice.
First try. My eye. Open doors. Alright. Now. Access that.
All systems nominal.
It's not like I need the thing, but it's beneficial if you're not using it.
More of this appeared than I was led to believe.
Why are there invisible synths? I swear. Bitch Howard is trying to stop me. He doesn't want me to win. Ooh. 3111. And a hazmat suit. Not that I need. If you're going if you're playing this without mods, it's beneficial to do this quest stuff. You get a good power armor torso piece. So we go here. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of radiation here. Ooh, oh, 238.
Instead is Dr. G.
The thing we needed, yeah. So you need to unlock this. And what else? So yeah, let me show you what happens when you don't have proper radiation. 7 rads. And that's bad. It's radiated as fuck. Sparky, please move. Thank you. Conserve ammo. So there was a hint with the thing. You need something with gold and whatnot. I'll probably just brute force it. Save and quit if I fail. Oh yeah, terminal. Let's see if this was... Dud remove. Dud remove. So yeah, from what I've read with Dance's stuff, when I'm looking up how long it takes for him to come back, there was supposed to be something where Dance becomes Elder, but they removed that. Wonder why. Oh, I guess it wasn't good enough. I'm Todd Howard. I don't like this idea. Let's remove it. Like we remove dog meat plus companion. Okay, so moved is not it. But there's one likeness. It can't be that. Can't be named. Choose? No. Try? No. Toxic? Yes. So safe controls, disengage lock. No, don't disengage. And internal mail relay. Lockdown status on. Everyone needs to just calm down. Yes, you've heard right now. Locked out of the clean room. As my previous email stated, this push to finish the project is mandatory. As soon as I have the data for a successful prototype, I will unlock the doors, and everyone will be free to go home. To address concerns about noise outside, those are military exercises. Oh, so this must be them trying to say it's no nukes, we're fine, don't panic, stay in here for your safety. You know, lying about that makes things worse. As you can see what happened here. They're very loud and disturbed. I assure you everything's fine, though we are not openly at war with China. You sure about that? Things are still tense, and the military feels that ground defense exercises are necessary. Ground exercises more like nukes going off. Mandatory overtime. Yeah, nothing useful.
No life signs detected.
Surely we can leave that behind.
So now we need to make the thing. I sneezed and my headphones fell off. Yeah, fine. Now we're missing one more thing. How do I get in there again? I don't think you can normally access that, but well, I'm not gonna jetpack up there. Let's do it a normal way to show you guys what to do. Should be a hole somewhere. This leads to the room. There should be a hole somewhere. If I recall correctly. It's probably somewhere up top. Maybe you could just hop your way. If you're good enough. Maybe that's the case. Beep beep to you too. Oh wait. Go this way. And into here. I don't want to miss anything else too. Anything that's useful, like magazines and stuff. Or bobbleheads. And sample 48. Yeah. And suicide note. Everyone else left tried to get into Bergman's lab to get the password for the isotope container, but he rigged up some kind of gun. Erica was killed. Most of my hair is gone from the radiation and I could barely see. There's no way I could finish the research on my own now, so I've chosen to make it quicker and John Elwood will see you in hell. Damn. Damn. Technical document. So yeah, they were forced to be in here without knowing that what's actually happening was everything got nuked. Oh yeah, I killed these. I did this. So you go up here and navigate around the hole. I thought that was like a red outline of an enemy. It's just a toolbox. And then you go in here.
Movement detected. Curious. No limb actuator damaged.
Did I kill it?
Gotta love Betty Hutton, right?
Okay, good thing I can disable that. I cannot trigger it. Thank you, stealth. Oh, a Halo, a weapon from the Halo mod. Look at it, it's a railgun. Look at this. Look at that. Ooh, a holotape. Radioactive containment password. Oh, so you didn't have to hack it. So you have to get. So that's where you get the thing. 611. Isotope containment. Local controls can be found in Lab CS. Facility defense system. Facility breach. Setting override. All lockdown overrides clear. Defense system set to kill on site. No! I didn't want... password requests. Oh yeah, okay. Got the thing for, internal eval relay. Trigger... What will happen if you... Yes, the doors to the camera will open, but the first thing... Wave of robots to kill living intruder. Okay, I may have, fucked up. Fuck, it's gonna take me back a bit. But, let's do that. We do not want to make the robots angry. We do not want to get lasered to death. I mean, it's impossible for them. So, fuck, we gotta take everything again.
status.
The other
All
isotope.
functions normal.
All systems nominal.
Ooh, I missed these the last time. Chem station. Folder. I don't know what folders are for, but whatever. I'll take them. Probably or something. Why did I take a
With
silver?
extreme prejudice.
We appear to be under fire. Later, I will review these logs for relevant data.
It doesn't appear. I think the game's just bugged. Or Todd Howard's magically sending invisible synths at me. Invisible things just to stop me from winning, but I'm too powerful. AutoCAD. Nope. AutoCAD. Take that. Take that. Todd Howard can't stop me.
I believe you're supposed to follow the yes?
Hostile sensor reading. Attacking enemy.
Be careful. Dominant in the variety of injuries.
And you're dead. Jerry, did you trigger the... Okay, Jerry. Did you also trigger the cryo mine? It's not like I need it, but... Oh well. I didn't want that.
It is
Wow,
hard to
I guess
determine
I have
whether
it.
the surface is more or less susceptible to outbreaks, but the preparation plant is never a bad idea.
That. Alright. So... Facility defense system, clean room. This. Latest patch notes changelog for fixed errands, dirty hack. Restricted students to having one account per ID. Blah blah blah. Okay. So we got that. Now we gotta go make the thing. Scary door open. Optional. Okay, so it's not that. Now we just gotta go down and... Alright. Let's see. Scan, load regions. Okay, so we need to put the stuff in. So input region 1, lithium hydrate, and we need lithium hydrate in region 1 and gold in region 2. The apply to a hard form. Begin radiation dosing pattern isotope. Okay, so there's a bit of things we need to do. Okay, so... What do you mean there's a... Okay, wait. Okay, I'm being dumb. So, we need to scan... these... scan hydrochloric acid and gallium. Nope. This and this. That might be gold. Oh, look, the left one is gold. Okay. Tungsten. So we got gold. And we just need to put this in. This might be it. Scan. Wait, no. Cobalt. Wait. No, that doesn't sound right. Correct. We need lithium hydrate. No, golden 2 and lithium hydride. Whatever. So let's do that and we don't have it. Fuck. Where is it? Do nothing. Unless we can make it. Isotope. Okay, so that goes there. Where do we get the gold? Not gold, the lithium hydride. There was... Okay, we gotta search the place. Scrounge around for a bit. Yes, overwrite. Ah! Why are you taking so long? Bitch! Alright. Did I miss... Was it in here? You're stuck out there for some reason. It says you can change Trixie's things, you can customize her and stuff, but that requires console commands, but console commands don't...
System offline.
Console commands don't work with this. Unless there's a mod that... Oh! That must be it. Forgot to go back in here. Or I went through this and didn't see it. Okay. So yeah, if anybody knows how to get console commands for a mod or whatever, then let me know. So, scan lithium hydride. Okay, let's save in case this was this isn't right. But this gives you this should give you a good power armor. And run loaded this. Find power armor chest. Yep. You get this. Complete research project. Now we go tell the lady. Hello? Why can't I talk to you? Why can't I talk to you? Completed the research project. Give me a second. This was supposed to... You're supposed to... Maybe if I quit and stuff, would that work? Come on, please. You're supposed to get that... I recommend if you're running this game without mods, I recommend doing this stuff. You get a good, T51. Is it T51? It's the... Yeah, T51 power armor. Chest place. I forget what it did. I have to read it again. But yeah, that's how you complete the research. I mean, it was so easy. Why did they do it earlier?
I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones. Have you completed the research on the Pisa nucleic lining project?
The prototype is done.
Wonderful. Mandatory overtime mode disengaged. Clean room override disengaged. The director will want to see this immediately. Please, follow me.
So we did it. Now we got to follow Molly to the director.
All systems nominal.
I'm taking that. Thank you. Yeah, Molly, you're good. I don't think you understand how long it's been. You're missing the back plating of your head there. Not sure.
This is Director Elwood's office. I expect he will be quite excited to see the prototype.
Yeah.
Sir, wonderful news. The nucleostrictive plating project has finally produced a working prototype. Director Elwood, HR has requested that I remind you to respect employees' personal space. I must apologize for the director. He hasn't been himself lately. Must be the office flu. Payroll systems indicate that I have been authorized to provide you with a completion bonus at this time. Here is your bonus, minus taxes and benefits. Unfortunately, due to a lack of current projects, we must lay off redundant staff members at this time. This is not a reflection on your work, and we will be happy to provide you with a positive reference. Shutting down.
Shutting down. Yep. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, she's broken as fuck. Clean room. All systems normal. Personal logs. Call from camp. Just got it. Hold on. Trying to sneeze. Just got a call from Colonel Kemp. He asked what the status on the project was, and when I explained that we are still behind schedule, he didn't seem angry like he normally would. All he said was that it was very important that I keep the team working in the lab today, and that I contact him as soon as the project was complete. It almost feels like he was trying to tell me something, but I can't imagine what. Bombs going off, huh? It was a warning. It was trying a warning. They hit us with the nuke. The lab was built to withstand nearly anything but a direct hit. But the EMP has blown out all the external communications. I told the team that there are training maneuvers going on around town, but I don't know how long they are going to buy that. I need to find a way to get a hold of Colonel Kemp, dead, to see if they can extract us to a safe location. Even if I can find a working phone somewhere, I'll never be able to get through. Maybe if I can get a hold of ham radio, I could try to reach them on an open channel. So yeah, basically I was right. Nuke hit. Things went bad. People lied to not cause panic. It made things worse. We have to finish the project. There are looters everywhere and people fighting in the streets. I managed to find a radio of some supplies. And some supplies. But I caught a stray bullet in the shoulder on my way back. Between that and the radiation sickness, the past 36 hours have been hell. I finally managed... Damn, you went out there after a nuke went off? No wonder you turned into a ghoul. I finally managed to find the right frequency to get through to a military liaison, but he said that camp had left orders that they could only spare a section team for assets vital to a war effort. If we try to have them get us without the project completed, he'll have us executed for treason. Yeah, bitch, look what happened to you then. I have to keep the lab, we have to finish the project. Can't hold out much longer, blah blah blah. Reactor going shit. Shockwave from initial blast, cracked containment lining. Because there's growing leaks showing up on the detectors in the lab. To make matters worse, what has we tried to hack into the administration control? I've been working to keep him out, but I think the wound in my shoulder has been maybe going septic, and I don't know how much longer I can hold up. And something to Erica. Sorry, I know I haven't been. Oh damn! Best husband, probably the worst. But I've done everything I can to try to protect you since the attack. If you're reading this, I hope it is because you have finished the project and... Nope, everybody's dead. Including you. Internal mail relay. Are you there? Other stuff I'm not gonna bother reading. Ooh, power core. I mean fusion core. Whatever core.
I hope I do not malfunction at a critical moment.
And there's not much else here. I don't think there's a... Unless there's a hidden bobblehead. I'll look up that later. It doesn't really matter. I got enough bobbleheads as is. So yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Maybe we could clean up around.
Does it matter? We just gotta go to the Institute. Yeah, this is gonna go overtime a bit, but whatever. I spent a lot of time fixing Dance's stuff. I stalled for a bit. You guys deserve extra time. I mean, it's YouTube. You're gonna be watching this on YouTube, I bet. And you can skip through shit.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
Pam needs me. Oh yeah, let's add the new thing. Yeah. And just put in the
today.
There. Now that looks awesome. What do you want? Is there another portion we need to just deal with?
This unit is incapable of voice communication.
Pam.
Security lockdown is in effect. Communication impossible.
Oh no. Pam needed me, but...
I got the Code Defender password for Patriot.
Excellent work. On our side, we've gone through your report. It was extraordinary. So many pieces of the puzzle clicked into place. Our final analysis indicates the Institute is far more formidable than we ever feared or imagined. If we stage a mass breakout, Patriot's 13 synths will undoubtedly be the last we ever saved. Instead, we use this one chance to rescue all the synths. Every last one of them.
Is that even possible?
Hopefully, Patriot's core escape plan will scale up. If it can't, well, we'll deal with it as it comes. The Institute will never let their slaves go without a fight. So the heart of our problem is manpower. Even if we call in all our agents, and we will, we won't be able to hold our own against the Institute for long. Talk with C-114. If the synths down there want freedom, they must fight and risk their lives to earn it.
Understood.
Good. Which leads us to a delicate subject. As much as we owe Patriot, we can't be certain how committed he is. If he learns we're willing to kill to free synths, he may not have the stomach for it. So get what you need from him and then cut him loose. Good luck. We're all with you.
Maybe we could clean up around Diamond City?
Okay. Okay. I don't remember how this goes. Alright, I'll be, back. I just need to use the restroom. Okay, and I'm back. So we gotta do that. So let's head into the Institute. I wonder if... Can Sparky and Trixie go in? I wonder. There's Sparky. So let's save.
We must speak quickly. We cannot risk being discovered. I have made arrangements. I can get the 13 we discussed into position. But, tell me, do you think Mr. Benet's plan will work?
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But since we'll have to fight for it.
And I thought Mr. Benet's plan was too ambitious. Of course, I'd fight for my freedom. And I know of a few others that might as well. But enough to face all the guards? Perhaps, if we stand up openly to the scientists, more of my people would join us. Yes. Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many others who have been waiting their whole lives for this. But we should be prepared for some of the synths to fight against us.
Synths would fight against us?
Synths always wear a mask of the docile machine. Otherwise, your mind is erased by the SRB. Some have worn that mask for so long that there's nothing underneath. Even if the path was clear, those broken people would stay and serve the scientists, and even try to stop us.
All people want to be free. They just need the opportunity to take it.
If the Railroad inspires everyone like you do, the SRB is wise to fear you. You will give my people an opportunity.
I take
and
out
will flock
synth
to us.
Corsos
I
for a
admire
living.
Mr. Benet a great deal. We can't tell him about this plan. It's his people we'll be fighting. I will talk to my friends. Meet me here tomorrow. If I don't make our appointment, assume the worst.
So now we need to give...
Clearance confirmed.
Benet?
You get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
Liam, I got you your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver, you know? Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern terminals is going to be seriously time-consuming. Even with that password. So hand it over and I'll get started.
So here's where things get tough. I don't want to kill Patriot. But I need to,
This is a delicate operation. Are you okay if we have to use violence?
Good question. If we find ourselves in that position, we pull the plug and wait for another opportunity. We can't risk anyone's life over this.
Would it be possible to rescue more synths?
Those 13 synths are the only ones we're sure we can trust. If we push our luck and get the wrong synth involved, the whole thing could unravel.
So we got the thing.
Here you go.
Great. Listen, I need a favor. Z-114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safer if you do it.
I may have done this in a wrong order. Uh-oh. Fuck. I saved over the wrong thing. Fuck.
C1?
I would be happy to assist you. I have nothing to report at the moment. Have a nice day.
Alright, let's sit down. So we gotta wait a day. Yeah, inside buildings don't crash as much. It's just the overworld. I really don't understand why the overworld is just that bad. Like, look, this is going down quickly, but whenever I wait or sleep in the overworld, it's just let's take a long time. Let's waste your time. God, I just want